2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Now, New York starting five. Inside, it'll be the dynamic pair of Anunoby and Cat. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Miller in at the three. Now here's Duren. Pass to Big Cat. 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Back to the basket by New York on the other end.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Miller. Coming off a 31-point game. Pass to Towns. Let's go with a three. A rebound by Detroit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he hits too.
Cunningham outside. The rebound by Bridges.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Miller. New York working the ball around now. Count that bucket.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you, VA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Brunson. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
Blocked! You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the spot.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Pistons second, in third, New York.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the three ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
Pass to Miller. Back to Brunson. Out to the right wing. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the line.
Now here's Brunson. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson from outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
First in points off turnovers. And this is a team looking to do damage from deep. They are third in outside shooting and a squad that you need to take seriously from beyond the arc.
And when you turn the ball over against this team, they run it on you. You just can't afford to make mistakes against them because they're the best in the league at converting off turnovers. Pass to Big Cat. Got a piece of it.
What a big-time denial by Anunoby. OG came flying in to erase that chance.
Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. That one goes in. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Cunningham. Hasn't got one to fall yet.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
The team they beat in round one of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Cunningham passes to Big Cat. to Cunningham. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Cunningham missing.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Pass to Miller. Towns on a screen. The drive by Miller. And there's Towns on the assist from Miller. Around the middle part of the year, Clark, how much are these teams looking to the future?
Well, it's hard not to. I mean, it's human nature to kind of look ahead. Coaches and players that are leaders on their respective teams have to keep themselves and their teammates in the moment. And that's part of the coach's responsibility, I think.
Now here's Anunoby. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Towns the screen on Thompson. Miller, no good on the three. Pistons trail by 4. Here's Bottoms. Pass to Cunningham. Inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here comes New York.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
First free throw is good. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Free throws, good from Brunson. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, VA was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player. Anunoby, so good using his speed and athleticism in transition. Love that energy he displays.
Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham on the wing. Will it go? They get the rebound. Big Cat passes to Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Stolen by Miller. Shoots over Thompson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish this.
Oh, he elevates for the slam. Jalen Brunson on the receiving end.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. New York leading by 6. Miller on the wing, defended by Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025, and now they look to just keep on rising.
That's good for Miller. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, BA, building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 7-point differential. Pass to Big Cat. There's the triple. Shot is good by Bottom.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Now here's Miller. 4-3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Bottoms. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
The time is now, Pistons Nation. Give it up for your Pistons Punch Squad. Here comes the Pistons Punch Squad. So with the love band.
Cunningham against Bridges. On the wing, Thompson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And it's good. 2 points.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Hart comes in for Miller. And Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Knicks leading by 5. Hart with a screen on Robinson. Takes a step back. Robinson against Clarkson. Rebound Detroit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the Knicks on the break. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Hart. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York. But Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. B.A., back to you.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Driving inside, and Cunningham throws it down.
Yeah, he's very quick on his feet. You can see it when Cunningham's moving through the defense on his drive.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. And Cunningham pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Stewart, screen on Town. Here's Harris. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Robinson. Clarkson passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Pass to Harris. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Cunningham. Thompson against Robinson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 3-point lead coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. Knicks leading by 3. Clarkson, right side. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Really good clock recognition by Brunson there. When he hits these kinds of shots, it really deflates the defense.
Count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York out in front, up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Miller. Mitchell Robinson is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's McBride in at point guard. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat. Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
And both free throws good for Robinson. Pistons trail by 7. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Bottoms. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Anunoby. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Wow, that was impressive. Anunoby basically forced it through that time. Playing through contact impressively.
Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, BA, part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Durham. Here's Bottoms. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Durham.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Miller. He's got 10. Over Harris. And it's New York scoring again.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Bottoms. Here's Big Cat. Knocks it down from distance. Big Cat's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Miller. He's got 12. Clarkson finds Robinson. And here's McBride. Screen by Robinson. Fires for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Bottoms. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 10. Clarkson passes to Anunoby. Oh, set away with authority. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Bottoms. Nails the wide open jumper. He's got 5.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Pass to Miller. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Everybody makes the noise. New York Pistons dancing.
Some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
And you look at Duren. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
And they pick up 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Down low. Miller against Harris. Miller can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Duren. Here's Bottoms from behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Bottoms has got 7 now in this quarter.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Anunoby. Now Miller. Pounded by Harris. Outside McBride. Takes the 3. A rebound by Detroit. Duren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Miller. He's got 14. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
And they're in the top 10 for field goal percentage. They pick their shots well and do a good job not forcing things on that end.
And you pointed it out. This team is tremendous beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip. And that opens up the court. Pass to Bottoms. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Miller outside. To the inside. Duren with a steal. Pass to Jenkins. Harris left side. Here's Bottoms. This one for 3. Miller pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
McBride passes to Miller. Over Harris. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 16 points now.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Miller. 16 points for him. To the paint. Down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. New York, 4th.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Big Cat from the high post. And the shot no good, a bit short. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Up top McBride. Outside Anunoby. Now here's Robinson. Here's McBride. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the the first one at the line is good. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Cade Cunningham comes in for Jenkins. A big group substitution here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Robinson. Hart comes in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. It's perfect from the line this time.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Brunson finds Bridges. Inside, there's the double with Thompson. Back to Miller. The three ball. The rebound by Detroit. Turns got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Cunningham outside. Pass to Big Cat. And the shot goes. Big Cat's got 7 now in this quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Towns outside. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Big Cat. And it's all tied up. Big Cat's got 12 points.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's turned it on here in the second.
Cunningham against Bridges. Towns for 3. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
Clock at 6. To Cunningham. And there's a 3-second violation. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jalen Brunson. And so it's New York with it. Here's Miller. No good again that time. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical. I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Brad, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make it a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved. But we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
on the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. Going with the rebound. The Pistons leading. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Miller. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Cunningham against Bridges. Cunningham passes to Big Cat. And the shot goes down. Big Cat's got 12 now in this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Brunson surveys. Out to Bridges. Puts up a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson outside. Here's Big Cat. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
We've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Detroit. There's the double with Thompson. Outside Brunson. Back to Miller. Launches it. On target from range. Miller's got 23 points.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Pass to Big Cat. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. New York trailing. And here's Bridges. He's watched by Cunningham. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Miller, defended by Thompson. Bridges outside. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. It's Thompson, high post. And the slam done by Thompson.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pistons on top, up by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. It'll be the Hawks against the Raptors in Toronto. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
Moving on, let's look at how these Pistons are doing. That first half was close.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding. Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Knicks trail by 4. They've got Duren, Star Thompson out there with Cunningham. And it's Bottoms in at the 2. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Well, Detroit's shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Bridges. Back to Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For your Pistons, Thompson. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he sinks the second. And New York has possession, trailing by 5. Miller outside. Towns a screen on Thompson. Miller off target with the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Bottoms passes to Cunningham. And here's Duren. Oh, there's the alley! And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Tipped. Here's Bridges.
Pistons foul. Number 7, first personal foul. First team foul.
Towns passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges is a guy you can count on giving it his all every night. Really good hustle that time.
Bridges against Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges doing a nice job of adjusting around the interior contact that time.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8. Here's Big Cat. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over to his guys. Let's have a look at the league's most disruptive defenders at the small forward position. The guys with the most steals per game over the past month. You look at Thompson. Better be careful around him when you have the ball. The league leader in steals.
He's the guy the offense is very aware of. That's how good this small forward is defensively. A real pest.
Well, the combo of quickness and smarts is what he's got. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to come up with another small forward who makes as much of an impact with his defense as he does.
Now here's Miller. 25 points in the game.
And they're top 5 in preventing points. They have a number of guys who can defend multiple positions, and they work well together as a unit.
And their defense you talked about, holding opponents to a very low field goal percentage. They play alert, aggressive D that does not allow many open shots.
2 shots.
He makes a first. He does not get the second one. For Detroit, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Bottoms passes to Big Cat. Lays it up and in off a pretty assist. Big Cat's gotten 4 this quarter.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Back to Brunson. On the take, Brunson.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. Heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops. You expect to be good.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. And, fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
Gets them both. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 2-point game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 6 to shoot. Here's Big Cat. Oh, and Towns with the block. To the middle. For the tie. Here's Miller. No good. That would have tied it. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Bridges against Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Bridges. And he's going for the lob. Ooh, basket interference.
No basket.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Anunoby. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Big Cat. Launches a 3. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson. Brunson gets it done.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
For your Pistons, dance team.
Bottoms passes to Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. Knicks trail by 3. Outside Brunson. Pass to Miller. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game.
Mind the lanes.
Working the ball
Mind the
inside and doing whatever it
shot.
takes to get it to go.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
And it's tied up with that one. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Big Cat. Tipped away. And stolen by Bridges. For the lead. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Cunningham against Bridges. To stop the run. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Towns on the screen. Here's Miller. And it's New York scoring again.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bottoms. Here's Duran. Now here's Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bottoms. Shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Now here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Down low. Here's Miller. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Miller's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Thompson outside. Pass to Big Cat. Duran with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Big Cat. Anunoby covering. Cunningham. Here's Big Cat. Pinked it in off the glass. Big Cat's got 9 points in the quarter. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Miller. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Big Cat. 27 points for him. And it's Cunningham missing.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board,
2 shots.
That's doing something special.
First one falls for him. Clark, 51 wins for the New York Knicks last season. Their best finish in over a decade.
Yeah, and they got that done despite significant turnover on their roster, B.A., making it even more impressive. And as they gel, the question is, can this team take the next step and contend for a title? I think they're certainly capable.
Miller hits them both. Here's Jenkins. Still without a bucket. Stewart outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass finished off by Stewart.
For a good passer in his position, Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Knicks leading by 3. Outside McBride. Back to Brunson. Here's Miller. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Miller's got 42 in the game.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
And here's Harris outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Left side Brunson. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Stewart. Guarded by Miller. Stolen by Miller. To the inside. Here's Towns. Unreal.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now Harris. Wide open. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. It's got to be tougher defensively.
And he makes it.
Reading the defense well that time. Brunson just rises and fires.
Here's Jenkins. Brunson defending. Pass to Stewart. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Stewart's got 5.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
McBride passes to Brunson. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite this inconsistency from the field.
Harris outside. The 3. Fires in the triple. Now just a 2-point Knick lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point drive. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. Hart comes in for Miller. And Clarkson subbed in for Brunson.
One more time, fans. Make some noise for your Pistons.
One shot.
Dance crew.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size and his position.
Jenkins misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to McBride. And here's Robinson. Now Towns. Stewart defends. Towns down low. He's against Stewart. Clarkson for three. Connects from downtown. Clarkson's got his second bucket on the night.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Inside. Ooh, Robinson with a block. Harris against Hart. Over Harris. And it's New York with another.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
To the middle. Here's Big Cat. And again, no good by Detroit. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Knicks out in front, leading by 10. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Knicks. Brunson and Clarkson are the guard set. Josh Hart is out there with Miller, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Harris passes to Bottoms. No good with the triple. New York leading by 10. Miller outside. Screen by Hart. Miller against Robinson. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. And Cunningham pulls it down. Outside Robinson. To the paint. Here's Harris. He's off on that one. Hard with the defensive effort. And the Knicks shooting about 56% in this one. Screen by Hart. Here's Brunson outside. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
As you'd expect from Brunson, he makes a smart play. He's got great instincts as a basketball player and floor general.
And that one's good. Stewart.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Towns a screen on Harris. Towns outside. Takes a three. And again, New York with the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Stewart, screen on Brunson. Fires from deep. And it's Cunningham missing. New York leading by 14. Hart with a screen on Harris. It's Miller with a drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got 44.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Now here's Cunningham. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Stewart. That ball. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Brunson passes to Towns. Miller on the wing. Here's Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
Harris up top. Detroit moving the ball around. Pass to Stewart. Here's Bottoms. He's covered by Clarkson. It's stolen by Clarkson. Hart from long range. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in. Miller's got 46. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
That free throw, no good.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Good on the second one. Knicks leading by 17. Brunson passes to Miller. Robinson with a double. Robinson with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And Harris throws it down.
Tell you what, fellas, we like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
There's a screen. Back to Brunson. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Brunson against Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's Bottoms. Guarded by Miller. They get it back. Now Harris. Stewart outside. The three. And the three-pointer goes. Stewart's got 7 points for the quarter.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
Pass to Miller. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Cunningham. New York has possession. Clarkson outside. Brunson, a screen on Cunningham. Miller on the wing. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Miller's got 48.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Good on the bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Hart. They led by as many as 18. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Detroit. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Cunningham against Bridges. Pass to Durham. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now here's Miller from the arc. And Big Cat pulls it down. Big Cat's got 8 rebounds in the game. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Durham.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Now here's Miller. Towns on the screen. Fires high post. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. They set the pick. Pass to Duren. Down low. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here we go, one-on-one. Now here's Miller. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham outside. Pass to Big Cat. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bottoms. Brunson defending. Here's Duren. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Brunson. Miller on the wing. Defended by Thompson. 18 feet out. And it's good. He hits another one. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The PA, it feels like he can't miss.
Cunningham against Bridges. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul. Team second.
And here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. They need this.
Kudos to Bridges for working so hard on the defensive end. Certainly seems like it made an impact.
Towns finds Brunson. Miller against Thompson. Bridges! Towns. Thompson with the block. And he gets it back. Count it!
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
A chance to check out our player of the game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch. Just a tremendous motor. And he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. And New York has possession, following the score by Detroit. Outside Brunson. Duren pulls it down. Here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Duren with a screen on Bridges. And he slams it down.
I'm pretty sure Cunningham could run this play with his eyes closed. He's so good at getting others set up.
Knicks leading by 13. Miller banks it home. Big shot.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Big Cat. Up top, Duren. Money from 3.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Outside Brunson. From 17 feet out. Oh, it misses. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
What a triple drop. 9-point game. Outside Bridges. Towns fires. No good from 3. And here's Detroit. A big stretch here going. 10-2. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bridges. Quick all net.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
New York wins it. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.